In the new Axient Digital PSM firmware, we are very excited to introduce a new way of doing cue scrolling. So up until this point, I wasn't able to cue scroll between operational presets. If I had a mix of analog and digital systems on the stage, I would need two ADXRs in the cue mode in order to monitor those different mixes. And this was a little bit frustrating, especially if you were running mixed topologies and complex stages. So we've addressed this by changing the way that we operate our cue mode within the ADXR. We still build it in the same way, so I put the device in its cue mode, I sync the mixes from the transmitters that I want to have in the cue stack. But now when I scroll, rather than the ADXR delivering that audio immediately, it will give me a visual cue, a visual preview of what it is that I'm going to listen to. So this means I can scroll through all the mixes on my stage, and when I find the one that I want to listen to, if the device needs to reboot to get a new operational preset, it will do that automatically. That reboot takes less than a second, it brings me straight back to the cue page, and now I'm monitoring the mix in that new operational mode. So from a monitor engineer's perspective, this streamlines the whole experience. I can now have one ADXR in cue mode and scroll between all of the different operational modes that might be on my stage. So I might have some analog mode out there for anybody that wants to utilize that mode. I might have some 4-channel wideband spatial diversity for maximum spectral efficiency in certain areas of the stage, things like backing vocalists, band members, things of that nature. And then I might have some single carrier narrowband for my main artist and my drummer, where I want to deliver them a specific 200 kHz narrowband frequency that's very resilient to interference from scraping metal objects. And that can all be cued and monitored from a single ADXR pack. For any more information on any of the new features in this firmware, please watch the rest of the videos in this series or reach out to your local Shure representative.